All right, guys, I think we are live. I think we're live. If you can see me and you can hear me, please let me know in the comments section. That way I know we don't have any technical issues. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. If you guys are just coming in, good Tuesday. Today we are going to be discussing our 18th anniversary event, everything going on right now this week at Olight, since this is a huge week for us. And we're also going to give away a free flashlight as well. So we'll go ahead and let some people come on in here, and then we will get started real quick. What's going on, guys? We got Kenneth, we got Jay Loma from Northeast Texas. What's going on? We got Codeman, Glid2, Curtis, Mini Racer, James, Austin, Jimmy, James Berryman. Are we live? We got the wolf pack out here, baby. We're bringing back the old stuff. So back in the day, I used to go live like all the time when we first started doing this, and I would always just be like, "Are we live?" Like, just to see if this is even working, if you guys can see me. And thanks for bringing that old pastime back up. Thanks, James. Woot from Dallas. What's going on from Dallas? We got a lot of Texas in the house. What's up, guys? Nebraska in the house. Northern Ireland. That's awesome. We've got Virginia. We got more Texas. We need the bongos, Jason. Yes, we need the bong. I guess everybody had the day off in Texas or whatnot. Just kidding. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm very jealous of your barbecue, and I can't wait to go back. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started. We got a bunch of people in here right now. I'm going to go ahead and give away an Oclip Ultra. We're going to do an Oclip Ultra in this video. Let's do this. Let's do this. I'll go ahead and do an Oclip Ultra. Since there's so many people who are tuned in right now, the comment section is awesome. I'm really pumped up right now. Let's go ahead and do an Oclip Ultra giveaway literally right now. And then we're going to do another Oclip Ultra giveaway at the end of the live stream. So we're going to do one giveaway now at the beginning and then one giveaway at the end. And it's both for an Oclip Ultra. If you do win, make sure that you tell me which color that you want, because I'll let you choose if you want the olive green kind of tan OAL color, or if you want the navy. Now, the way that this is going to work, just like before, is we're going to do the number game. That's the way that it's able to be fair, I suppose, is I'm going to have a number between 1 and 100 in my brain. That's the only place where the number is. And you are going to have to guess what that number is. When I give you guys a 5-second countdown, don't start yet. I'm going to give you a 5-second countdown, and then we will go ahead and start the bidding. All you have to do is just put numbers in between 1 and 100, whatever pops in your head. And if it is the number that is in my head, then you win. That's it. All you got to do is email me your address, and I'll ship out your free Oclip Ultra. All right? So let me think of a number. Okay, I got one. I got a number in my head. It's there. I'm going to give you guys a 5-second countdown. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, go ahead and get started. I'm starting here at MedTat with 17, which is the wrong number, but that's where I'm starting. All right. So yeah, just go ahead and just guess some numbers, guys. Anything between 1 and 100. Anything that you can think of. And then basically, I'm just scrolling through the comments to see who got it right. All right, let's take a look. I'm just looking. I'm looking. Okay. Seen a couple that are super close numbers, but not yet. All right, so I'll scroll back up a little bit. All right. We're back up to MedTat with 17, and I'm going to scroll down until I see the right number. Okay. I am scrolling. Ooh, that is one number off. All right, I'm scrolling. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to find the right answer here. Okay. There's been a couple here that are like one number off. Man, I guess I got a good one today. Man, another one number off. Let's see here. Did I give you guys a hard number today? All right, keep guessing, guys. Keep guessing. Go ahead and keep guessing. All right. I'm going to scroll back up to where I started, and then we will come back down again. Okay. All right. All right, sorry guys. I apologize for the waiting. I promise everything's okay. I'm just trying to find the right answer. Okay. All right, so the first right answer that I can find is, where are you? One second, guys. This is a lot to go through here. 1 second. Okay. I'm looking. Sorry, guys. This is a lot of comments here. Okay, cool. So the first 57 that I can find, which is the right answer, 57, is lawn mower. LONMOER. That's the first 57 that I was able to find. So congratulations, Lon. I saw so many 55s. I saw a few 56s as well. And I was just like, oh man, I wish that was it, but it's not. It was 57. So lawn mower. Sorry if I got that wrong. Congratulations, Lon. Congratulations. Well done. Well done. Cool. All right. So send me an email to Sean, spelled SEAN, at olightstore.com. Sean, SEAN, at olightstore.com. Send me your shipping address and a phone number to attach to the shipment. All I need is your address and your phone number, and that's it. We'll ship out your Oclip Ultra for $0. Oh, also let me know if you want the tan or the olive. The olive or the navy blue. Man, it's been a long week already. Okay. Yes. Let me know if you want the navy or the olive green / tan, the OAL color. I don't know what to call this. It's kind of like an olivey tan. So I always am like when I have to describe the color of OAL. But it looks fantastic. So anyways, let's just go ahead and start talking about stuff. So, and then we'll do another Oclip Ultra giveaway at the end of the video. All right. So basically, guys, please make sure that you get your free i18. Make sure that you get this. It looks fantastic. I love the matte finish on this, and it's free if you guys order something during the event. I know a lot of people watching this right now, maybe you already placed your order, so you're probably like, dude, I already know. I ordered like a couple days ago. So for you early access guys, I'm sure you're very excited. Your order probably is already shipped at this point because we're shipping super fast. But at the very least, like first things first, order something during the event. There's no threshold. It doesn't actually matter what you order. You can order something for like $10 or you can order something for $300. Regardless, you're still going to be able to get the free i18, which looks really cool. It's also just a nice like souvenir. Like I like these. It's not technically a souvenir because it actually is a fantastic keychain light that you can use forever, but I like when we do things that commemorate events that we've had. So then when I take a look at my collection, I can be like, oh man, I remember when I got that light during OFAN Day a couple years ago. Oh, I remember when I got that light during Black Friday. And so I like having memories of things, but also it's very useful. This isn't a sticker. This isn't a patch. I mean, this is a lifetime warranty, fantastic keychain light. So I like that, you know, not only does it commemorate this event, so you can remember it forever, but also it's just a fantastic light that's under, you know, an awesome warranty. So definitely pick that up. We'll go through a couple more keychain lights just because we're already here. I1R2 Pro and the OD Green. I just want to show you guys stuff. Maybe you see it on the website and you're like, okay, but what does that look like in real life? So I'm definitely here to show these products to you, to let you see what they look like in actual normal existence, and not the website pictures and the marketing materials and all that stuff. You know, a big part of the reason why I do these live videos is to answer questions, hang out with you guys, and be able to show you legitimate examples of these products versus just, you know, website photos and stuff. So anyways, we got i1R2 Pro in the OD green. We've got low mode, we've got high mode, it's Type-C charging. It's just one of the best keychain lights ever. I know I just talked about the i3E, but I do actually carry an i1R2 Pro on a daily basis just because I like the additional lumens and the fact that it has a low and a high mode versus just the high mode on the i3E. We've got another version of the i1R2 Pro as well called the i18. And this is made out of solid brass. It looks awesome with this rocket ship design. It's got this added material here on the base to give it that kind of flared out rocket ship look. I even have a rocket tattooed on the back of my arm. So this is pretty cool. So it's called the i18 to symbolize our 18th anniversary, made out of stonewashed brass. It is very, very heavy compared to aluminum. So just keep that in mind. I think this is more of like a collector's piece. I probably won't be putting this on my keys just because of how substantial it is. But it's great to have such a cool version of the i1R2 Pro, which is the little rocket ship i18 in brass. So again, same performance. You got the low and the high mode, Type-C charging, and all of that. So we also have the new iMini 2 here in Dream Blue. I think it looks really nice in the dream blue color. It's kind of this kind of grayish, greenish blue. Again, matte finish, and then you have the polished gold little accents there on the base. The light itself is just the blue color, and then you're getting those gold accents to give it that dream blue flare on the base that will be connected to your keys, and then you just put it back when you're done and it turns off automatically. So really cool version of the iMini 2. This light has gone absolutely viral for us. We've sold over 400,000 of them since they came out. So we're really happy with a new colorway for that. So those are all of the keychain lights. I'll show it to you. I got so many things on my table here that you can't see, my little magical table. But we have all of these new keychain lights. So the free i3E, the i18 for the event, the OD green i1R2 Pro, and then the dream blue iMini 2. All awesome little lights to take with you guys on the go and give out as gifts as well. Let's go ahead and jump into the Oclip Ultra, since we just gave one away to a lucky winner, giving another one away at the end of this video. They look great, guys. I love that we kind of squared everything off. It gives it more of a dramatic look. I'll hold this one up and then I'll hold the blue one soon. So it definitely has more of an angular look to it, whereas the Oclip Pro had more kind of rounded edges. In terms of usage and all of that, it doesn't make that much of a difference. I mean, you still have that same very, very large clip that you can clip to anything and use it hands-free. I've got a microphone right here, but I love clipping it to my shirt and just using it like that. This one has a 530 lumen flood mode, a 130 meter spotlight. So you can see the little, so check this out. Look, I'm trying to look at the camera here. So look how big and open this beam is right here. And then when I switch it over to the spotlight, look, you see that little tight hot spot just automatically appear. So there's your big difference between the two output settings. I mean, I have studio lights on and you can still see the major difference in these outputs. It also has UV as well. So we've got UV, spotlight, and flood. The spotlight and flood is higher lumens than the Oclip Pro. And then on top of that, it's made out of OAL. And it does have a little bit better run times because the body of the light is a little bit larger as well. So better run times, better performance, and it's made out of OAL, and it has this really cool kind of geometric rectangle design. It also, of course, comes in the blue, like I've been talking about. The blue, I think, looks beautiful. I also have a blue Oclip Ultra right here. So these look fantastic together. If you want something that has a little bit higher output, and especially the laser, but then you also want something compact, you can use hands-free. I see no issue carrying these together. I carry a Oclip Ultra and then an Oclip Pro. I'm moving on to the Oclip Ultra, but my EDC for like the past few months has been an Oclip Pro on my belt loop and an Oclip Ultra in my right pocket. So I love carrying these together. I like that we came out with this new colorway so they can match. This is definitely going to be a little combo for me. And then we also have the blue of the Warrior Ultra as well, and I'll get to that, but I just wanted to show you some of the blue OAL stuff that we have. I mean, these look so good together. Here you go. So there's your 3 blue OAL products that we offer. The blue finish is very deep. It's basically, it's like the perfect blue. It's not too bright. It's not too dark. It just looks fantastic. So I think we nailed it on this blue color with the OAL. We've had a lot of difficulties anodizing OAL. As you guys, well, some of you guys probably know, we had some issues when we did our first batch of the Oclip Ultra. We did that one in blue, but unfortunately the anodizing wasn't adhering to the OAL as good as we wanted it to. So we went back, we did a bunch of testing. We have this big anodizing center near our factory, and basically we figured it out. So we're able to have the blue OAL and have it be just as robust. So that's really nice to see. I'm glad that the blue ended up working out because it was a real shame that the first batch had some issues, but now we're ready to rock and roll, and I see no reason why every OAL release, you know, it should be in this blue color. It looks amazing. So we've got the Warrior Ultra. It has new milling on the body. So it has these kind of new vertical lines, and I think you can actually see this in the video, which is surprising. You can also see there's a lot of new texture on the tail switch right there. The side switch is much bigger, way bigger than the Warrior 3S. It also has the battery and the lumen level indicators also in the OAL. You can see the little bezel going around the switch right there, and that is also in OAL. So the switch is steel. The switch is made out of metal. And the indicator here, little section going around that bezel is OAL, and then the whole rest of the light is OAL besides the stainless steel pocket clip. We also beefed up the pocket clip. So this material right here that attaches to the product is much wider. It also is a lot stronger. The bendability is not as much on this compared to the previous Warrior 3S. So we beefed up the pocket clip. So also the front bezel here is very aggressive. You can break glass with it. So again, really aggressive bezel here. It's kind of painful actually to put it up to my hand. So you've got quite the bezel here on this as well. So side switch, tail switch, 21700 battery that's included with it. We've got it in 3 colors. So we've got it in the, of course, the standard OAL color, the I don't know, greenish tan, I guess, that OAL is. I don't know how to describe the color of OAL. It's like this greenish tan going on. So we also have the stealth gray, which I think looks amazing. It's definitely, it kind of has its own flair to it. I wouldn't say it's your typical gray. I think if like a car was in this color, that would look really cool. Like an Audi or something like that in this color would look fantastic. And then of course the blue. So there you got it, guys. Lifetime warranty. Oh, I want to show this to you too. At Olight, it's all about just the little touches, right? So the little sheath that the light comes in also matches the light, right? So we've got the OAL color here, we've got the navy, and then we've got the stealth gray. So even matching little sheaths to go with them. Comes with the charging cable and all of that jazz, lifetime warranty. And then out of the OAL material, you know that it's not going to get scratched up and dinged up and messed up during daily use. So you're kind of double covered, right? You've got a product that's made out of a material that's the strongest on the market. And then you have a lifetime warranty backing up that product that is one of the strongest in the market. So that's a pretty nice little safety net in terms of longevity for this product. So you can feel confident purchasing this. You're going to be good to go. All right. Let me mention one more thing. We did the giveaway at the beginning of the video, but I want to thank the people who are here watching at the 20-minute mark. Look, I'm just going to randomly thank you guys for being here and give you things. Right now, I'm going to give you guys a 10% off code for our website. So if you want to pick up the Oclip Ultra, you want to pick up the Warrior Ultra, anything like that, anything that is MSRP, which would be our newer products, you can use this code on it, right? So I'll go ahead and give this code to you. It is just 18th Olight. It's 18th Olight. That's it. So all caps. Let me just type it in real quick. So 18th, 18th, and then Olight, OLIGHT. 18th Olight, 18th Olight, 18th Olight. This code only works today. It only works today. So if you want to use it, if you want to get that extra 10% off, especially with the fact that, you know, we have the MSRP price, you know, on these new products, any percentage can help. So, so enjoy that code, 18th Olight. All right. Cool. So let's go ahead and jump back in. So we talked a lot about OAL. So we've got the Oclip Ultra, which is in the tan and blue. Here, I'll go ahead and show you a couple sets. You can choose your set, right? So we've got the set right here in the all three different Ultras in the OG OAL color. And then we've got your blue set as well that I just showed you earlier. So same products. We've got your Ultra set there in the blue. I'm hoping in the future that we will come out with more stealth gray as well. I'd love to see a stealth gray, Oclip Ultra, and then also the Oclip Ultra. So this is the only one the only colorway that doesn't have the set yet, but I think the color is great. I hope we keep releasing products in this color. So there we go. That's kind of all the OAL madness going on for flashlights. I got one more OAL thing to show you, and that is our new O knife. Of course, I got to show this to you guys. So it comes in this beautiful pouch. It even has Velcro on the pouch. You could put like some Ranger eye patches on there and stuff. And then on the inside, it's really nice. So we got microfiber cloth. You're going to have the knife, the Duron, and then also we have a coin that comes with it in its own little pouch there inside of the case. So I'll go ahead and show you the coin. Yeah, dude, stealth gray. Stealth gray is awesome. So here is the coin. Oh, wow. You can really see it pretty well in this camera. So we've got the snake right there. So we got this really aggressive, angry snake. And then we've got the knife right here. It says Duron O knife folding pocket knife. And then it says Outdoor Elite on the front, the O knife there, similar to some of the other coins that we've come out with. So custom coin for this one. Looks fantastic. Very, very heavy premium coin. So let's talk about the knife, the Duron. So 3.5-inch blade, 8 inches overall. So right there in that sweet spot for a pocket knife, especially somebody like me that has size large hands. You can get a 4-finger grip when you're holding the finger choil. But then if you want to do some like detail work, you can go ahead and move up a little bit and kind of choke up on it. And then you can do kind of some fine detail work as well. So there's a lot of different ways you can use this. It's a very useful, just nice, thin drop point blade. It has a frame lock. So that's the way that it is constructed. I'm sure you've seen many knives like this. It does have a lock bar insert, so that'll help with wear between the lock interface and the blade itself, so you don't have to worry about that. It's got a deep carry pocket clip, so when this is in your pocket, nobody's gonna know it's actually a knife. And then the action on this. It's thumb stud only deployment, so no flipper tab, anything like that. I kind of like when knives don't have a flipper tab, so then you don't have this thing sticking out of the side of the knife when it's in your pocket. You know, thumb studs are just as good as any other way to open and close a knife, right? So the action is amazing, guys. I'm doing the middle finger flick. This thing just drops shut. I mean, look when I release the blade, right? So I am just really amazed. It's got an early lockup. The centering is absolutely perfect. I don't know if you guys can see, perfect centering. Lockup is early. You can see that as well. So it's pretty much everything that you want, right? It's super smooth. It's got an early lockup, rock solid lockup, perfect centering, deep carry pocket clip. It's made out of a really cool material, OAL, which is something that there's only one other knife in existence that is made out of OAL, which is the Zen OAL, which just came out from O-Knife, a couple of months ago, something like that. So this is the second knife in existence made out of these materials, and the fit and finish is absolutely magical. Like, oh man. So now when we take a look at your little lineup here, how about this? How about that, right? So that is super, super cool. I mean, if you want to go all the way with the OAL, I mean, this is the way to do it for sure. I got to be honest, I like the Duron more than the Zen OAL. I think the fit and finish is a little better. I think the fidgeting factor is a little bit better as well. So, you know, if you have the Zen knife, if you like OAL, I highly suggest picking up this Duron. I love this knife. This is incredible. I can't stop playing with it. So there it is. That's the OAL lineup. Let's talk about some other stuff. We have a new sphere. We have the new sphere, and let me go ahead. I'll go ahead and show you guys on my phone. I know a lot of you guys have spheres, but I just wanted to show you this one. Really awesome with all the different settings on here. I really like the starry kind of edition. I'm just changing modes. I don't know how well you can see it, but I'm just changing modes with my phone, right? Here we go. We can do like the candy cane one. There's all kinds of like really cool settings. I can go ahead and change the brightness levels. There's even a game that you can play with it. There's music settings. So it's quite cool. We've done a lot of work on the interface, and I think, you know, just manipulating the sphere, going through the various settings with the app, I think is a really nice experience. Also, you can group the spheres together. So this is the Starry Sky one. This one has like the moon and the clouds and all that kind of stuff on it. But then we have the standard version as well. These are the Type C, the Sphere C. And so what I can do is I can go into my group, because I grouped both of these together, and now I can manipulate both of them at the same time. Okay? Like, do you see that? How they're both changing together? So I can press one button and they all change. And you can sync up like a bunch of them. When I was at our headquarters, I added like 10 spheres to my phone, and I added them to a group, and then I was able to change all of them at the same time. So if you set these up in your house, you don't have to go through each individual one and change the settings. You can just hit one button, and then the spheres all over your house will change to a new mode. So I just think that's really cool. I know some of you guys know about that, but these are beautiful, really nice output. I like the Type C charging, since, you know, I use Type C for pretty much everything else that I own. So it's nice to see that. All right. So you can get a free Sphere C with your Warrior Ultra. So to give you that value proposition, you can get the Warrior Ultra, and it comes with a free Sphere C. They're a little combo deal. And then on top of that, you can use the 18th Olight discount code to get 10% off of that. All right. So not a bad deal at all. We have the lucky wheel on our website. I hope you guys are spinning the lucky giveaway wheel every single day. Even the O coins, they add up, guys, and the O coins equal money off of your orders. All right. So the O coins add up. People save a lot of money on our website with the O coins that they use. Even the O coins, it's absolutely worth it to log into your account and spin the wheel, even just for the O coins. And then on top of that, there's all kinds of other stuff we're giving away. I mean, even the grand prize is a Warrior Ultra. So regardless, even if you've placed 5 orders already, just keep going back to the website every day to at least spin the lucky wheel to get your coins and anything else that you can win, you know? Also another perk, since I'm on the topic, free engraving during this event. Engraving usually goes up to $10 depending on what you get engraved. If you want to get something custom plus your name, that's usually like 10 bucks, but now you can do it for free during this event. So if you pick up an Arcfeld Ultra, Arcfeld Pro, Oclip, even an Osite, I think even the Duron, I think you can engrave this as well. So there's so many products on the site. It's not every product, but a lot of them you can customize. All you got to do is go to the listing. So just click on the product you're interested in. And then if it's available, it'll have a tab that says customize. You can click that tab, and then you can go through the process of putting whatever custom image that you want. I did this one last year with the dragon, since last year was the year of the dragon. I'm a dragon. So because of that, I think it looks really cool. Anyways, free engraving. So take advantage of it. Engraving is really special as gifts. When you give someone something and they open it up and it's nice looking, you know, that's great. That's great and all. But when someone opens something up and it's nice and it also has like their name engraved on it, or maybe their birthday, or maybe their dog's name, or something that's meaningful to them, that takes that gift from a 6 or 7 to an 11. All right. So it's just something to think about, and it literally costs you nothing. It's no extra effort on your end. We're the ones that have to engrave it and ship it out to you. So you might as well take the extra couple minutes and get the product customized before you submit your order. All right. Let's talk about a couple more things. And by the way, we got like 230 people watching right now. If you guys could, and a lot of people have, hit the thumbs up button. It really helps out the account. The reason why the thumbs up button is so important on YouTube is because if a video gets a lot of thumbs ups, that tells YouTube's algorithm that the video is good. If YouTube knows that the video is good, then they will push it out to more people, right? So the point of hitting that thumbs up button when you're watching a video is the more thumbs ups that button gets, the more people who will end up inevitably watching that video, because YouTube says, hey, this is an awesome video. Let's show it to more people, right? So that's why everybody in these YouTube videos is always asking, oh, subscribe, give it a thumbs up, give it a thumbs up, give it a like. Like every video you watch, they say that because the thumbs up literally makes the video more successful, right? And this isn't a feature that I came up with. You can thank the people at Google for that. But anyways, thank you guys so much for hitting the thumbs up button. We want to get the word out. We want to show everybody Olight. We want people to know about our products. I mean, that's really the whole point. It's not about the views. It's not about, like, to me, the purpose of the views is so that more people learn about Olight, right? That's the purpose. We want more people to watch these videos and engage with us, because that means more people are learning about Olight and, you know, checking out our products and all of that. So that's the whole reason for all of this. At the end of the day, we just want more people to see our products and give them a shot and give them a try, right? So let's go ahead and jump over to the Desert Terrain Marauder Mini. This is a beautiful product. Let's see if I can get some detail there. Yeah, camera's doing okay today. So we've got this desert terrain, kind of this topographic pattern going around the entire light. You can see it goes around everything. This is a full wraparound design. It's on the entire flashlight. It's here on the body. It's here on the tail cap. Well, it's not on the very bottom where you charge it, but here on the tail cap, it's there. And then the whole head as well. So full wraparound design on this. And the tan color is fantastic. Here, let me, this should be a pretty good example. So here is the OAL next to the desert terrain. You can see the desert terrain is definitely more of a typical like light brown color, that desert color, whereas this is more of kind of an olivey, little bit different looking on the OAL. So there you go. Marauder Mini is fantastic, guys. It is crazy bright at 7,000 lumens. Man, it's crazy bright at 7,000 lumens. I probably can't see anything now. And then, and then we have a 600 meter beam distance. Again, you're getting that really tight hot spot like what I showed you with the spotlight setting on the Oclip Ultra. And then on top of that, you can flip it to RGB. So we've got red, green, and blue. So you've got insane flood, 7,000 lumens, 600 meter beam distance, crazy distance. And then you have RGB as well. So really love the performance of this light. It's a really cool design. And it's one of our best lights, guys. I think anybody can agree. Marauder Mini is one of our best lights. It really is. It's so good. They're super reliable, so solid. I love it. So another one of our best lights, one of our best sellers is the Seeker series. I remember when we came out with, well, it all kind of started with the R50 Seeker back in the day. And then the Seeker 2 came out and that kind of became viral. That was a huge release. I remember when we released that one. And of course, we had to run with it after the Seeker 2 Pro release because it did so well. Seeker 3 Pro came out. Now we're to the Seeker 4 Pro, and we're doing some of our most ambitious designs we've ever done. I think it looks wonderful in this cyber violet color is what we're calling it. It kind of has this cyberpunk PCB board kind of computer circuitry look to it, and I think it looks fantastic. We didn't only just do this design on the head and on the body, we also did a gradient of the design. So you can see at the bottom of the design here, it is purple. It's like this shiny purple on top of the violet. But then as it progresses, it becomes silver. So there's even a gradient to the finish, and it kind of changes in the light. Like as I move it around, it kind of bounces off the light too. And you can see that the design is even behind the grip as well. So the design here on the body is full wraparound. I mean, even just this tiny little section here behind the grip has that circuitry look to it. And then the head, of course, is fully decked out with that design as well. You still get the rubber wraparound grip. You still got the 4,600 lumens, which is unbelievable. We've got, let's see here, strobe on this with the triple tap. And then I like how you don't only have to rotate to go up and down in the lumens. You can just hold down the switch and that'll go through your typical low, medium, high Olight UI. And then you can do a double tap to get to that turbo. So, you know, some people are like, oh, you know, I don't like having to rotate the dial to get to the different settings. It's like, well, you don't have to. You can just hold down the switch like any other side switch Olight and be able to access your modes. We just want to give you guys more options, more ways to manipulate the functions of the flashlight. It also comes with this really cool holster that has Type-C charging on the side of it. So you'll do the typical magnetic charging if you want to just charge the light directly like that. And then you can do Type-C just by plugging it into the bottom of the holster. Type-C charging is a little bit faster than the magnetic charging, but you know, all the little magnetic chargers that we have, like the Omino and stuff like that, I think is really cool. Best charging scenario for this is use the included wall bracket, and then you can literally just attach this light to the wall, and then you can have it plugged in Type-C from the bottom. And then when you want to go to use the light, you can literally just grab it from your wall and then head out the door. So that's a really cool function of the Seeker 4 Pro as well. So really nice version of one of our best lights. We also have an orange version of the Baton 4 Premium. This is a new colorway here. So we got the tiny Baton 4. This light is the length of my pinky finger. I'll go ahead and turn it on here. It goes up to 1,300 lumens, amazing output. It still has low, medium, high, and then it has the moonlight as well. It even has strobe with this tiny little light. This is basically an AirPods case for your flashlight. So when you want to charge your Baton 4 Premium, you take it, you drop it into the case just like that. It's even magnetic, so it's not going to accidentally fall out. And it is now charging the flashlight. When the flashlight is fully charged, you're going to have a little green light that shows up right there. Here, I'll go ahead and put it back in so you can see that green light. It does eventually turn off after like 20 seconds. But you got a green light right there to show you that the flashlight is charged. And then you have a digital readout indicator of the cases button to tell you the charge of the case. Because, you know, obviously because the case is charging the product, you need to know the battery level of not only the flashlight, but also the case. I mean, think about it, like if you have an iPhone and you have AirPods, when you take a look at the battery level, it'll show you not only the battery level of the left and the right AirPod, but also the battery level of the case. So same thing here. You can even use the light while it's in the case to give you way more run times. And then on top of that, you can hold down the switch of the case and you can go through stepless dimming once it's in the case as well. So you got a new UI, upgraded battery level when you're using the light in the case. And then that is magnetic as well. And so it doesn't matter if this thing flips around or falls out of your bag or whatever, it'll still be good to go. Type-C charging here with the case, so you can just plug it in right there. And then on top of that, this is an outbound Type-C port as well. So you can plug your iPhone into this or whatever, and you can charge your phone from this case. So that's why I can fully justify having this in my backpack in my travels. Because not only do I have a flashlight that's going to take care of pretty much all of my dark light needs, my darkness needs are taken care of. And then it also is a power bank, so I can charge my phone from it as well. So, and it's about the size of a power bank anyways, but instead of it just being a battery brick that only charges your phone, you also happen to have a badass 1,300 lumen flashlight that's inside of your power bank. I'd say this is a lot cooler than those typical Anchor power banks or whatever you guys have at home. So what else do we have? The Osite came out in this olive kind of tan color. So there's a lot of firearms out there that are in this color slide and frame. So we did that to match those. Again, enclosed emitter. We've got the red dot, and then you've got the Type-C charging there on the case. So really nice colorway there of the Osite S. That is the RMSC footprint with the enclosed emitter, and then you have the red dot. So let's see, anything else to show you? Oh, let me show this one to you guys. Let me show this to you. I don't know why I say this for till the last, because it is actually legitimately one of my favorite lights of the event. First off, the Baton Turbo, the performance is amazing. I did not believe that this had a beam distance of over 500 meters when it first came out. I was like, are you serious? Really? It's over 500 meters for real? I was skeptical. And then we did some testing. We even had some people do third-party testing, and we found out that it's even further than the 510 meters listed. It's around like 520 plus. So it even has more performance than even we listed on this thing from third-party testing. So the intensity, the candela of this beam is absolutely incredible, considering that it's a flashlight that is the length of my pointer finger, okay? It's very, very small. It has this roadster theme to it, which is something that we did previously with the Baton 3. This one has basically these polished baby blue. It has this matte finish orange right here. It's got a silver bezel that also has your aluminum battery level indicators there. And it's got this tire kind of look to the body. So it's supposed to symbolize a race car tire. It's called the Roadster theme. It kind of looks like that old school Ford GT40. And I think it looks wonderful. There's a reason why we came out with it. This is, I believe, our third version of a Roadster Light. I think we did the Baton 3 Pro as well. Baton 3. Now we're here at the Baton Turbo. The past two renditions of the Roadster theme sold out really, really fast. I know it's kind of a love it or hate it design, but I personally just think it's so cool, especially for the collectors out there. You know, the people looking for things that are more unique and funky. This looks beautiful. And the performance to back it up, it can use an 18350 battery, or you can use the included sleeve, and that allows you to use a regular CR123A battery as well. So dual battery compatibility, remarkable candela out of a light the length of my finger, and it's in one of the coolest versions we've done in the Roadster theme. So I feel like the Baton Turbo is underrated because it doesn't have, you know, all the different features like the Oclip Ultra that has, you know, the UV and the laser, and it doesn't have all that. And so I feel like it kind of flew under the radar because it had simply just less features than some of our other products. But it actually is one of our best products. Like we've got a guy, Martin, who works out in Austria, and he's like the biggest flashlight nerd I know. He constantly does his own third-party testing on products because he's like, okay, he always wants to know, like, is what you're claiming to be true? Which is pretty important when you put things on the box of a flashlight, you want it to be true. So he's always third party doing his own tests on products. And he straight up came out and said, like, this is actually an amazing product with really good performance for its size. So even the biggest flashlight nerd that I know of is super impressed with the performance of this light. So it's awesome, guys. Baton Turbo, wonderful, wonderful product. Need a Roadster i3E. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Osite X with a green dot. That would be great. So a lot of people have asked about green dots. I think that's been our biggest request since Osite was launched. And they are absolutely working on green dot options. I don't know exactly when it's going to come out. I've heard, last time I talked about this with the Osite team, I heard that we're looking at like end of the year Q4. So I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, holidays, that's when the green dot stuff, you know, starts coming out. Now, you know, don't hold me to it. Don't hold me at the stake on this one. But I'm just I like to be transparent in these live videos and just tell you what's up. Just being honest, this is exactly what I heard. We're looking at like Q4 end of the year with the green dot. So don't put me on the stake. Yeah. Don't attack me because I'm not a vampire. Okay. I'm on the stake. You said it. Now it's a fact. I know. Yeah. Anything I say, it doesn't matter what I say. People are like, okay, so this is written in stone, right? And sometimes it is written in stone. A lot of the things I say are written in stone. But when it's not written in stone, I like to let you know that as well. So, but yeah, plan on green dot stuff coming out later this year. So only a vampire would say they're not a vampire. I literally have studio lights on right now. Like, how would that even work? I got windows open. Like, that wouldn't even work. 18th Olight, baby. So do you guys have any other questions or anything? We're going to do another Oclip Ultra giveaway here. And on top of that, again, Lucky Wheel is on the website. It doesn't matter if you've already placed your order. Please make sure that you guys are spinning the Lucky Wheel every day. I don't want to see you miss out on O coins or any other you know, giveaway stuff. Also, I did do an Oclip Ultra giveaway in a video that I posted on Sunday night going over the entire sale. We also have the My Story giveaway going on Olight.com, our website. We've got giveaways going on in our Facebook group. I mean, I feel like we pretty much have giveaways going on in like all of the channels, right? YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. I don't know if we're doing giveaways on TikTok, maybe. But all I'm saying is there's giveaways all over the place, all over the place. And so even if you've already placed your order, please make sure you get in on those giveaways. You know, please make sure you do. It's not only about placing orders and getting your stuff. It's also about just being involved with all the cool things that we're doing. Like, I hope you guys watched that launch video that we worked super hard on. It's basically a movie. That's like the production quality of this. We had this huge crew. I'm so used to just like doing stuff by myself. So it was kind of nice to have like this big fancy crew and all these cameras everywhere to be able to make that video. So we're very proud of that release video. You know, we're very happy with the quality of these products. Everything we've made out of OAL is just so damn good. It's just these products, they feel great. The performance is great. They're backed by an amazing company, have a lifetime warranty. I mean, if at this point, like if someone's like, all right, tell me what to buy from Olight. I've never owned an Olight before. I'm gonna be like, okay, get the OAL stuff. Like get an Oclip Ultra, get an Oclip Ultra, start there. And then after that, maybe get a little bit more used to carrying flashlights on a regular basis. Maybe you can move on to something that has a little bit better battery life, a little bit more performance, like the Warrior Ultra. I mean, this has a deep carry pocket clip. I know, you know, this is a very substantial, you know, like flashlight with multiple switches and all of that. But at the end of the day, when this is in your pocket, the only thing people are going to see is this small black pocket clip and then maybe the very top of the tail switch. Otherwise, the whole thing is just in your pocket. Okay, so let's see here. Any questions? Would you know if the O port would make a comeback? Okay. Kind of a double thing here. So I've heard that they're making a new version of the O port, or at least they're kind of playing around with prototypes and things like that. I did see some like new charging options and things like that when I visited R&D in the engineering department when I was over at HQ a few weeks back. In terms of the original O port, that might be discontinued. I don't know if that's going to be released, considering that they're looking at other options and other things to do for the future. So in terms of like charging accessories specifically, I would stay tuned. We are working on some more like charging options for you guys and some pretty cool stuff in the pipeline. So again, I don't know when all this stuff is going to come out. They don't really tell me too much about the accessories, but yeah, we are looking at some more charging options and some cooler ways for you guys to charge up your Olights. But regardless, you know, the two charging options that we're always going to offer is Type-C and the magnetic charging. Obviously, Type-C is just kind of the gold standard for everything now. Even the new iPhones, which we thought they would never leave the Lightning cable, those are Type-C now. So pretty much everything is just going to be Type-C, and then the magnetic charging, because we love that and our customers love it too. So that's where we're going with that. Osite S and Stealth Gray, that would be sick, Michael. Thank you. That's a great recommendation. I love that. I was saying earlier, I don't know how long you guys have been watching. Maybe some people have been watching the whole time. I was talking about earlier, I would love to see these little sets that I have here of all of the OAL products. I would love to see the same set in the Stealth Gray. But unfortunately, at the moment, the only Stealth Gray OAL product that exists is the Warrior Ultra. They decided to, you know, not do the Stealth Gray colorway with the Oclip Ultra and the Oclip Ultra specifically for this event. But I am, however, begging them to continue coming out with products in this color because I think it looks so cool. This kind of like matte finish gray. I mentioned earlier Audi. You know, I don't have an Audi or anything like that, but I remember when like Audi first came out with that like gunmetal gray color. Remember when that got super hot and like everybody wanted their cars to be like that Audi gunmetal gray? It looks so cool. I feel like this kind of has that cool factor. that kind of like Batman kind of matte finish, like rugged kind of thing going on. Like that's what this looks like. This looks like a Batman flashlight to me. And that looks absolutely beautiful. This just kind of strong, fierce, matte finish gray. Oof. That looks cool, man. I think this is the best Warrior Ultra. I do. I know, you know, we don't have the other products yet that match it yet. But this, God, I mean, if we're talking tactical flashlights, this is one of the coolest colors you can get. It looks amazing. It's so much more, there's so much more depth and so much more interesting things about it than just like your typical black. It looks so good. It looks so good. And then on top of that, you can get it with the Sphere C. This is a free add-on with the Warrior Ultra. It's just free. It's just a part of the deal. You get a free Sphere C when you order the Warrior Ultra. And then you can get the 10% off on top of that with the code 18th Olight. I'll type this in again. 18th Olight, 18th Olight. Time for a new hat, my friend. Dude, I know this hat is tired. Unfortunately, because of the fact that I'm always working and always doing things, my shirts and my hat are always very, very tired. Yeah, unfortunately. But anyways, let's go ahead into the giveaway. Let's go into the giveaway. We've got the Oclip Ultra giveaway. And let me plug in my camera real quick. It is starting to die. I apologize. Guys, get ready for the giveaway. We are about to get into the giveaway. Sorry about this, guys. I suppose this video is going longer than I thought, and I need to plug in my camera. Okay. Let me just grab this. Let's plug it in. Come on now. Sorry, guys. Okay. And plugged in. Okay. Should be good. Sorry, just trying to get this going. Okay. Good. I don't want to lose you guys. Don't want to lose you. Sorry about that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And there we go. We're back. Okay, guys. I was like, whoa. Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you for your patience with all of that. All right. I hit the old Zoom button, plugging in the camera. How about that? Okay. Don't let the party stop now. That's what I'm saying. We're about to get into the giveaway, and my camera was flashing at me that it's going to die. I was like, I swear, if this camera dies before I do this giveaway that I'm telling people about, I am going to freak out. So that's why we had to do that. I did it for the giveaway. Okay. We got Ready Spaghettis. We got Zoom, Zoom, Zoom. What was Zoom, Zoom? Is that Mazda? Do they do the Zoom, Zoom thing anymore? Or is that just like old? I feel like that was such good marketing. That was Mazda, right? Zoom, Zoom. Zoom, Zoom? Yeah, okay. Mazda. Zoom, Flume. Okay, let's do it. So I'm going to come up with another number in my head. I've got the number in my head. It's different than the previous number. So we're going to go ahead and start the bidding at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to start with Eric at 18. We'll start with Eric. That is where we are starting. All right, let's see here. Oh, man, one number. That is one number away. So close. So close. All right. Let's go back. Wow. Okay. Yeah, we do have a winner. We do have a winner. The number was 83. The number was 83. And the winner is Stetson XD. 83 Stetson XD. Congratulations. Well done, Stetson. Well done. Nice. Josh, you were close. Nice, nice. Cool. So, and look, guys, if you didn't win today, if you didn't win, in the beginning or here in the end, again, like I mentioned, we're doing so many giveaways, guys. We're doing giveaways in previous YouTube videos that we posted the past couple of days. We're doing giveaways on our social media and our Facebook group. We're doing the Oclip 18, the exclusive zirconium Oclip giveaway with the My First Olight, hashtag My First Olight campaign that we're doing on Olight.com. So there's all kinds of giveaways. What I like about what we do here is, even if you've already, like, I feel like most companies, they will do things sometimes just to try and get you to place an order. Like, that's the whole purpose. Like, maybe you get like a free bag with your order or something like that. And so that's not revolutionary, giving you something free with your order. But what's cool about Olight is we don't care that you already put your order in. We don't care if you're going to place your order, yesterday or on Friday. It doesn't actually matter. That's just one piece of everything we're doing here. I mean, we're doing the giveaway games. We're constantly releasing videos and content here on our YouTube and social media. We're doing giveaways and stuff. We don't care. We're not always like, oh, well, if you do this, if you order this, then you can do, like, a lot of the things we do, there's no purchase necessary. Like the giveaway wheel, all the giveaways we do on social media, all of these videos that we do, like, none of it actually requires a purchase, right? But we do all of this content and we make all of these great products, and we hope that all of that value will make you want to order our products, right? And I think that's the right way to run a company. Instead of just constantly like, buy this, buy this, buy that. It's like, look, this is what we do. We do all this cool stuff. We have these great products, lifetime warranty. We think it's everything and more that you could possibly need from a company to purchase the products. We hope that you feel the same way, right? I think we offer everything and more that any company could possibly offer to their customers. And so, having us in that position, I think is why people are so loyal to this brand and why we love it so much. And we've built a community. It's so far beyond just placing orders on the website. It's so far beyond that. And I feel like, unfortunately, the relationship that I have with most of the companies that I like is literally me just going on their website, buying something, it shows up at my house, and then see you later unless I have an issue. And I like the fact that we have so much more going on besides just that transactional, oh, you're a company, I like something you make, I buy it, see you later. We do a lot more than that. And I just think that's really cool. Anyways, so thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you guys enjoy the 18th anniversary event this week. At the very least, I should be going live again on Friday. I know for a fact that I'm going to go live on Friday. I'd say we do it probably at around the same time, like 2:30, 3 o'clock, just because I think, people are winding down for the day. Maybe they've done a lot of the tasks that they've needed to for the day. So people are able to relax and hang out with me, have a drink. So for sure, I'll be back on Friday with more giveaways, more discount codes, fun stuff going on. So I'll plan on seeing you guys Friday. Maybe I'll go live before then, but I know Friday for certain. Thank you guys so much. Congratulations to the Oclip Ultra winners. Go buy some Olight products. We can use all the help we can get. These products are amazing with lifetime warranty to back it up. And thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we'll see you later. All right, bye.